तो ये आपकी पहली फिल्म थी क़यामत, तो आपको ये फिल्म कैसे मिली? हैरी पवेचा से आपकी पहली मुलाकात कहाँ पे हुई, कैसे हुई, थोड़ा बताइए हमें।
As we all know, this was my first film, and it was very simple. Hariji, I mean, I'd won the Miss India title that year, and Hariji had seen my photographs all over, and I just got a call saying that would you like to be a part of the film? And I was like, this is a great director, great producer, and excellent star cast, and it was a pleasure working with all of them, and that's how I got it. I mean, I heard the script, and I was really, really interested and keen on doing it. I thought it was a very good role to be launched in, and that's it. Before we knew it, the film began, started, released, and now we're on air with it.
तो ये आपकी पहली फिल्म थी क़यामत, तो आपको ये फिल्म कैसे मिली? हैरी पवेचा से आपकी पहली मुलाकात कहाँ पे हुई, कैसे हुई, थोड़ा बताइए हमें।
As we all know, this was my first film, and it was very simple. Hariji, I mean, I'd won the Miss India title that year, and Hariji had seen my photographs all over, and I just got a call saying that would you like to be a part of the film? And I was like, this is a great director, great producer, and excellent star cast, and it was a pleasure working with all of them, and that's how I got it. I mean, I heard the script, and I was really, really interested and keen on doing it. I thought it was a very good role to be launched in, and that's it. Before we knew it, the film began, started, released, and now we're on air with it.
कैसा लगा था आपको उनके साथ काम करके? He's quite a big actor.
Oh yes, of course. जब मुझे पता चला that I'm doing the film with Ajay Devgan, I was very excited because I just finished seeing films like The Legend of Bhagat Singh and Company, and all his other films that had come out then. And I was very, very excited, and not only because he's a great actor, but बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है उनके साथ act करने के वक्त. I mean, you learn how to things like camera facing and understanding how to act and all that from somebody who's so experienced, who's been in the industry for so long, who understands filmmaking so well. Just watching him is very educating.
तो आपके किरदार के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए। कुछ नयापन शायद आपने देखा होगा अपने किरदार में, इसलिए आप पहली फिल्म के तौर पे आपने चुना था इसे।
as far as my role is concerned, the name of the character is Sapna, और ये बहुत ही like जैसे कहते हैं ना, normal सी लड़की है, and she is from a rich family, and she's in love with this guy, and she's just trying to make sure that everything falls into place, but somewhere down the line she gets betrayed, and how she copes up with all that. That's what the whole character is all about. But it's a girl who's very normal, and who's more like it's a very relatable kind of a girl. और जैसे कि आपने कहा, मतलब पूछा हमसे कि if it's something different, what is it that chose me to do this film, was because of the fact that if I'm doing my first film, and if I'm getting to play a character that is so relatable, and also getting to star with so many other great actors. So I said, might as well take up the opportunity. So it was all these things combined, and that's how I chose that character.
तो हैरी पवेचा के बारे में थोड़ा बताइए, निर्देशक थे वो फिल्म।
जी, हैरी जी हमारे producer and director थे, and it was very exciting working with him because he's done so many more, so many films. His sense of music is excellent, जो पूरी picture के गाने काफी hit गए. And more than that, it's just how he is as a director. He's very cool, very calm. He doesn't, lose his patience, because as far as filmmaking is concerned, you're working under so much pressure. But at no point does he get upset. और उनको मालूम था कि मैं newcomer हूँ, so he was with me. He guided me through each scene, each dialogue, everything, and it was excellent working with him.
इतनी सारे एक्टर्स थे फिल्म में, तो ईशा कोप्पिकर थी, फिर संजय कपूर, अरबाज खान नेगेटिव रोल, फिर सुनील शेट्टी, फिर रवीना टंडन का गेस्ट अपीयरेंस। उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए, मतलब कैसा लग रहा था आप सबके बीच रैप हो?
Individually talking about every character, I did my first day of shooting with Sunil Shetty, and it was very nice because initially I was very nervous, thinking that how am I going to act with Sunil Shetty? He's such a big star and all that. But once I went on the set, जब मैं वहाँ पहुँची और मैंने dialogues देना शुरू किया, तो मुझे ऐसे लगा नहीं for a moment कि वो Sunil Shetty है, and he was just like a normal person. He was playing a cop in the film, and वो अपना किरदार निभा रहे थे, and he just made me very comfortable. And as far as Arbaz, Sanjay, Nisha are concerned, वो खेलते negative role रहे थे, but as soon as we used to finish shooting, or the minute the cameras were off, we were very, very friendly together. They're a great bunch of people and a lot of fun to work with. And Ajay, of course, is very educating. He's also a lot of fun to work with. And there was another newcomer called Ashish, और उनके साथ भी बहुत अच्छा लगा because we were two newcomers in the film. He's played supporting with Ajay. एंड इट वॉज एन इंटरेस्टिंग लॉट ऑफ पीपल. कभी ऐसे लगा नहीं कि इतने सारे स्टार्स हैं पिक्चर में काम कर रहे हैं. देयर वाज नो पॉइंट वेयर आई वाज बुलीड और ट्रीटेड लाइक अ न्यू कमर. बहुत ही अच्छा लगा उन सबके साथ काम करके.
तो मॉरिशस में एक स्केड्यूल हुआ था
जी.
फिल्म का, तो कोई भी याद उस दौरान?
यादें तो काफ़ी हैं. एवरी टाइम आई गो बैक टू मॉरिशस इवन नाउ आई थिंक ऑफ यू नो हाउ दिस इज द प्लेस वेयर आई शॉट माय फर्स्ट where my first song and dance thing, and you know it was very exciting for me because उसके पहले मैंने कभी कुछ ऐसा किया नहीं था. मैं बस देखती थी जैसे आप पिक्चरों में देखते हैं, and it's a different feeling seeing your own self doing all that, running around trees. और जैसे कहा जाता है कि you know it's nothing to be you know ashamed of or anything because it's a lot of fun when you do it. ऐसे लगता है that you know you're in the best of places and you're just having a great time. As far as Mauritius is concerned, I remember it being a great place. And there were a few incidents. Initially, I thought that you know I might not be able to do this. Will I be able to do this properly? And I used to fall instead of doing the dance bit and all that. But it was all a learning experience. काफी कुछ सीखा वहाँ पे जाके.
फिल्म का जो संगीत है, म्यूजिक, काफ़ी हिट गई. तो आपके ऊपर 3 गाने फिल्माए गए थे. तो बताइए आपके संगीत के बारे में, फिल्म के संगीत के बारे में, और जो भी गाने शूट हुए हैं उसके बारे में.
जी, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था कि हैरी जी और नदीम श्रवण जी की जो कॉम्बिनेशन है काफ़ी हिट जा चुकी है पहले भी. एंड एज अ रिकॉर्ड वी सीन दैट यू नो देयर म्यूजिक इज डन सो वेल. एंड व्हाइल वी वर शूटिंग फॉर द सॉन्ग्स इवन इन मॉरिशस, हमें लगा था कि यू नो एट सम पॉइंट दैट या within like 3 days the whole unit was singing the same song. And I mean I still listen to them. They just bring back old memories.
तो आपका फेवरेट गाना फिल्म में?
My favorite song is वो लड़की, and I think it's really nice, really peaceful, and it's a sweet song. You can listen to it. It's an evergreen song.
तो क्या आप अपनी फेमस शॉट के बारे में कुछ बताना चाहेंगी? इट वाज मेड फेमस बाय अर्सला एंड्रियस एंड हैरी बेरी. तो आपको कैसा लग रहा था? क्वाइट यू नो फेमस शॉट इन सिनेमा.
जब I mean जैसे आप कह रहे हैं फेमस शॉट इन सिनेमा, something that I wouldn't like to talk about, but it's okay. जब मैं शूट कर रही थी I was feeling very normal about shooting it. It was like wearing a bikini, coming out of the water, और पानी में everybody wears a swimsuit or a bikini. And I could not imagine that it would turn out to be something so big and they're going to make such a big deal out of it. But I'm glad at least they compared me to some of the most beautiful women in the world, and I would take it as a compliment.
या क़यामत से जुड़ी हुई कोई भी याद हमारे साथ जो आप शेयर करना चाहेंगे?
क़यामत के साथ तो वैसे काफ़ी यादें जुड़ी हुई हैं, but every time I see the film, जब भी मैं वो पिक्चर देखूंगी, so more and more memories will come back because I remember the first day I shot, and this being my first film, I'm really excited that it's being aired on Max, and through satellite it's being shown to so many more viewers, and so many more viewers are going to get to see the film, and this is something that I'm not going to forget for the rest of my life.
Okay, thank you so much.